Hey, what's up guys? MGS Grant here, back at again with another video, and as you can see right now, I am not in my apartment actually. So, long story short, it's still winter break for me, so I'm back in my old room. But yeah, in the time that I have been back here, not only did they announce the next two Smash Bros. Amiibo, they also released both Amiibo today, January 13th. So yeah, today's the launch of the Amiibo. I'm gonna go ahead and be picking them up and also unboxing them just because I want to. So yeah, I do have one little bit of good news though. Let me just show you all real quick. In case you want to know one of the benefits of wanting to get some Amiibo in a sealed condition is the fact that, I got my, two of them pre-ordered at Best Buy. Yeah, I'm trying to go ahead and collect at least all the DLC Amiibos figurines sealed. So I have two pre-ordered. I'm still going to try and pick some up at like Target or Best Buy again. I don't know. Long story short, I just want to go ahead and get these two sealed and then have two I can have open and on the shelf. So, but the good news is if, say, Target, Best Buy doesn't have any in store, GameStop doesn't have any, I'll at least still have these two because it is ready for pickup. So yeah, gonna go ahead, finish off my coffee, then I guess we'll go out and pick these up. So yeah. Nope, never mind. I forgot how antsy I normally get. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to Target first. It should be a relatively quick and straightforward drive. Wait. Huh. Oh, Target, you disappoint. Oh well, guess we'll go to Best Buy now. I'll probably... Well, at least I'll have the ones that are meant to be the sealed Amiibo. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Well, at the very least, if they don't have them on shelf, I at least have them ordered, so... this place won't be a total bust. Alright, let's get this done and over with. Yeah. Boo. Well, at the very least, they should have my order ready, so let's just go take care of that. I'll count this as a win. You know, I was originally going to go ahead and go to GameStop in order to actually get the ones that I was going to open, but on the other hand, there are about 15 things I would rather do than go to GameStop, so you know what? I'm calling it quits for now. I'll just buy them sealed at a later date. I mean, it's not like they're going to go ahead and rapidly raise in value within the next month or so, right? Right? Oh. I guess my door's cracked. Oh yeah, I gotta clear the desk. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I still remember back in the days where I would, like with the Banjo, Terry, and Byleth Amiibo, I still remember I basically went to every store in my local town, waited there for like, since like the stores would open. Now, meanwhile, I go to one store like 2 hours after it opened, one store 10 minutes after it opened, and then I just gave up and then immediately went for the Amiibo I was originally going to keep sealed. Maybe I'm getting older. Maybe I'm just finding that I can't wake up early anymore, but oh well. I got them all here, so I'm just going to go ahead and get straight to unboxing these things. I just need to grab this camera real quick. Ever since the Splatoon Amiibo video I did, I've been finding it's been really nice having two cameras because, I can have a camera that, say for a minute, just focuses on the Amiibo, and then I can just look over here,
and then back here, and then back here, and then what, the video's over, right? That's roughly how these videos work. Anyways, here they both are together, but I'm gonna go ahead and save Kazuya for last, you know, release order and stuff. But anyways, here's the Sephiroth amiibo. In case you want to know my main thoughts about Sephiroth, because that's what I like to do in these videos, I gotta admit, I think out of all the DLC fighters, Sephiroth is probably my personal favorite. Of course, there's the fact that his reveal trailer is amazing. There's also the fact that I reacted to that trailer, which is not only the most popular video at the time of me making this, but also it means a lot to me because I was watching the Game Awards with my friends, so yeah. Great fighting style, Sephiroth's a baddie. What more do you want? I mean, taking appearance, I gotta admit, at least from the box, Sephiroth looks tiny, man. Still pretty nice detail, and it looks, and I guess I had to shrink it down because you can tell the sword is barely able to be contained. Yeah, you could definitely tell they had to shrink him down a little bit, at least from the outside. Who knows? I might take him out and think he looks normal, or especially compared to a certain somebody. Ooh, who's that gonna be? He's totally not on the floor right now, but yeah. Anyways, here's the back side. I don't really keep most of my amiibo sealed. I don't care too much how the boxes look. Just more so do they have the amiibo in it and they don't look too bad, but yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna crack this open. Yeah. I'm gonna be very careful actually with this one, but because I don't want to bend his sword, because I can tell right now this is that type of flimsy sword they used for, like, you know, a little bit of Link, a lot of the Fire Emblem amiibo, so I'm gonna be very careful. But getting him out of the package, he looks really nice, actually. They use a black that's... Okay, for some reason, I remember when I saw the original reveal, his black kind of seemed a lot more like Joker's, where it's a bit more glossy, but nah, it's actually a lot more simplified. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna grab that stuff, like the Joker amiibo, just to show that off what I'm talking about real quick. Well, I guess I was mistaken. It looks like both of them do use very similar plastic. In fact, Sephiroth is a little more glossy than Joker, but granted, I don't remember the last time I dusted off Joker, so that could be a factor that we need to take into account. But yeah, if you want to know what this material's like, just imagine kind of something similar to Joker in that it looks slightly matte-like, but also has a little gloss, but it's not really both. Anyways though, here's the amiibo, the wing, nice and textured as always. The face, actually, I don't know if it can focus, but pretty good. I guess the way they made the workaround was have the sword kind of go through the hair a little bit. Yeah, as I mentioned, the sword, it's a bit flimsy, but granted, that's kind of how most amiibo are, so can I really dock points for the sword just being the normal sword that they use? So, not really. Unfortunately, he does have a very normal-looking pillar piece, but honestly, it's pretty well hidden. I mean, from this angle, I don't think you could really tell. I'm very happy with this one so far. Is it a personal favorite, at least on first glance? Nah, I mean, doesn't beat Joker, my favorite amiibo, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna compare him real quick to a special somebody. Yep, it is the Cloud amiibo, the one I have that has a little bit of scoliosis because of that bend, but yeah, putting them together, yeah, I mean, size-wise, they look about right. I mean, I'm gonna set them down for a second. I mean, yeah, it looks about right. I mean, Sephiroth is a bit more of a, like, the Tetsuya Nomura Final Fantasy Sephiroth style. He's pretty scrawny, so I guess it works really well with the Cloud amiibo. So if that's what you're wondering, because, hang on, I knew I was wondering how Sephiroth would look next to Cloud, because Sephiroth does look really tiny. It actually looks pretty decent next to Cloud, so for the most part, I'd say that Sephiroth is not as small as he looks. So that's good. I guess the wings really come in handy there. But before I move on, I guess I should do the traditional comparison, which is to compare him to a Mario amiibo. Why Mario? I don't know. I used to say it's because Mario's very average height of an amiibo. No. Comparing him, yeah, Mario definitely looks tiny. Sephiroth looks very, very tall, but yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, overall, I'm very, very happy with this one, and I know for a fact that he'll cost $50 in the next 2 weeks. Moving on. Now, I feel like out of all the DLC fighters, I think Kazuya is one of my favorites to play. Like, I don't know, I mean, considering I like playing as Terry when the first Smash DLC wave, I think maybe I just have a preference to the characters who have a bit more fighting game gimmicks to them, so... Yeah, Kazuya was definitely really fun. I mean, we were bound to get Tekken eventually in Smash, and I gotta admit, Kazuya was probably a really cool choice. It's better than Jin, because honestly, no real reason why I hate Jin, but I just don't like him. Anyways, though, here's the box. Maybe it's for the best I'm opening this one, because I dropped this one, as you can probably tell right here. But, yeah, very, very standard Amiibo box. Opposite end of the problem of the Sephiroth Amiibo, Kazuya looks massive in here. And it's really funny because you compare the two boxes to each other and you have this tiny looking guy and fucking ogre over here just... So, yeah, he looks really big, so we're gonna see how big he really is. So, we just crack him open. There's no flimsy parts, so I don't really mind ripping him out. But, yeah, I mean... I think this one looks really good too. I mean, it looks very similar to Ken's Amiibo, I would say, in that the text, like the parts that you think are textured are the same. The muscle I don't know how else to describe it. It looks how you would expect it to look. Does that make sense? It doesn't, like, I don't know what I'm going on about anymore. I mean, here he is. You can see his scars, which I think they're actually textured scars too, which is really cool. Yeah, they're textured, so that's actually some neat detail. I mean, do any of the other Amiibos have very obvious scars? I don't think so. So I guess it works in the end, like, works out really well for Kazuya, and the face looks really good. Though I gotta admit, as much as I knew this was gonna have to happen, it is kind of sad to see that the way they got around having the red eyes to literally just make it a red eye, but again, that had to happen. That's just me being weird in my brain where I, for some reason, was expecting it. But overall, I mean, Kazuya looks really good. I mean, I do think I have a slight preference to Sephiroth overall, but from appearance, Kazuya looks really good. Now, I do want to compare, just to see about the size, the other two fighting game mascots we have in Smash Bros. Terry and Ryu. Now, I'm going to bring them over here real quick. Yeah, I mean, I'd say Kazuya is the biggest between them, but at the same point, I feel like that kind of matches his motif a little bit. Like, I'm just gonna set them down. Like, yeah, I mean, I'd say, because Terry already looks a good amount bigger than Ryu, but I guess technically the way Tekken style is, him being more muscular kind of makes a little sense, so he's a bit bigger. Something like that, I don't know. I mean, the size isn't really a big issue. I mean, he's definitely one of the bigger Amiibo out there, I'd say, in terms of proportions. Like, yeah, of course, King K. Rool, Ridley, etc. are technically bigger Amiibo, but Kazuya definitely has a bit more scale to him than the others, so keep that in mind. But I don't really think it looks that bad. I mean, especially compared to, say, Ryu. Like, yeah, I think it matches what you kind of expect for Kazuya overall, so overall, he looks pretty decent size-wise. Having said that, though, we still have to maintain the stupid old Mario Amiibo test, even though I have the right to get rid of the test if I ever wish, but I don't. I like comparing them to Mario. Anyways, yeah, I mean, Mario looks puny. It's always funny because, like, having the Amiibos, because it kind of really puts into perspective the fact that, oh yeah, Mario's like a tiny little chibi guy. And then Kazuya's just ogre. That's it. And so here they both are next to each other. How would I rate this wave of Amiibo overall? Overall pretty good. I mean, is it my favorite wave? No. I mean, I do have some very slight problems with the Amiibos. More so just some of the design choices. But they aren't bad. I mean, if I were to grade these Amiibo, they're at least B tier up. In fact, they might even be closer to A tier. I don't know. I haven't thought about that in a long while, so who knows? I don't really know what else to say. There's not much else. It's a good wave overall. If you're looking to get these Amiibo, I'd recommend them. Yeah. Anyways, though, I guess I'll just go ahead and quickly wrap up the video. So yeah, it was pretty nice overall getting to open up some more Amiibo again, considering the fact that it's shockingly soon. But anyways, though, that's about it. I hope you all like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment down below, and I guess until next time, my friends. Whoop. Yes, I really brought down my entire Amiibo collection just to have a shot where I can put the Amiibo on the shelf. And you know what? No regrets.